just so we can catch up on the timeline. It is 26 June of 2025. Hey, how are y'all doing? This is Tooth. Excuse me. We're going to cover on this video the philosophy of use of PCCs or pistol chassis, all based on the 9mm cartridge, 115 grain. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to retract that. Sorry. We're going to go from 80 grain to 124 grain plus P, just because of some of the reference material that I have. One, Ammo Man put a chart out, 4-inch barrel out of a Glock 19 or a couple of other 4-inch guns. Does have an effective range, depending on what type of ammo you're using, out to 100 yards. Where I see PCCs or pistol caliber or pistol chassis coming in, like the Strike Industries, Eon Flux, something like that, is you're actually able to increase your accuracy because you're going from a 2-point connection to a 3-point connection, something along those lines, to increase your accuracy. Cool. Not going to change my mind. PCCs, probably also the pistol chassis, really kind of falling into a range toy, but the pistol chassis maybe actually have more of a practical use than a PCC. Didn't really want to admit that because I've got a couple of PCCs, but after handling one and messing with one last weekend, really kind of sowed that little row. Pistol caliber chassis, a lot more concealable. Some of them you can actually buy holsters for. We'll just say a shit hit the fan scenario. A sniper guy a guy with a bolt gun, which is great at the 400 plus yard range, but once you start getting inside that, you really want something that's going to put down a little more lead, a little more quick. And then let's look at your Glock 17, your Glock 19, drop it in the pistol chassis, and you're increasing your accuracy out to range for a moderate shooter. Do not get me wrong, I've got buddies I've met who can shoot a Glock 19 and a Glock 17 out to 100 yards and pull torso shots consecutively. Them guys are real. They're legit. They're out there. Someone like me, no, I'm not that way. I'd have to depend on something like a PCC or the chassis setup. The pistol chassis has a more viable option than a PCC. PCCs kind of fall into the realm of range toy for me, practicality, home defense, but then once again, home defense. If you're 100% legit, that's the route you're going to go. Just go to 300 blackout. If you're wanting more devastation, you're wanting better accuracy, 300 blackout, even though I hate that freaking round, that's the way to go. But that's what the round's designed for. It was designed for the military, for CQB. Rock it, lock it, love it, hate it, whatever. That's you. Me, I'm a shotgun type of guy. Pay me a visit in the middle of the night. You got a 50-50 shot of getting either double lock buck or a 1-ounce slug. Take your pick. That's what I'm rocking in the house. So let's break off into, I don't have a pistol chassis right here, right now. Like I said, I got to play with a couple of them. Hooked up with one group of guys. I got to play with the Strike one. Another buddy of mine, he's actually got the whole setup for the SIG P320, the Flux, all that good stuff. I'm willing to say it was the Flux was probably the one I recommend, especially running NVGs, because one guy had, I'm 100% positive it was a Strike. It was using the red dot that was mounted on the slide, and yeah, He almost broke his NVGs because that slide dinged that red dot. Sorry, thirsty, dry throat. Yes, it's the hoe. And if you know me, you know the hoe and you know what's in the hoe. So F off. So pistol caliber carbines, PCCs. Man, not convinced they're anything but a range toy. That's all they are. That's all they're ever going to be to me. You can put FRT in them. Like I said in the other video, show me the improvements, make me want to buy an upgraded FRT for $400 to $600 freaking dollars. Other than that, it's a range toy. So one that's been around here a hot minute is the Foxtrot Mach 9, which is the lighter of the two we have in the house right now. For a charging handle, upgraded to the Paratroop handle, because the original handle was a plastic one that just pressed in, and if I did a quick rack, 9 out of 10 times I was ripping that dude out because it was press in. With the Paratroop handle, you can kind of see that hole right there in the front where I cut it down because I ordered the wrong one. It's got an Allen basically through there, and then we got the Sig Spark 2. I'm sorry, the Sig Crossfire 2 in there. And hopefully we get to go zero this weekend and see what the fuck happens. With the Romeo 5 on there, out to 100 yards, I was putting up 3-inch groups, which is 100% acceptable on a full-size IPSC target or silhouette. Excuse me. Whoo, shit. Hold on. Drink. But a full-size silhouette target, 100% acceptable on. Like I said, 100 yards. Actually, I walked that one up to 200 yards and was still producing pretty decent groups. Everything was inside the silhouette and a kill shot, sitting inside the B zone and all that good shit. But it's not concealable. It's still pretty freaking long. It's still pretty freaking bulky, even though it's the lighter of the two. Even if you collapse the stock all the way, it does not like to sit inside a bag. Even with the old charging handle on there that was roughly about half that length right there as the Paratrooper handle, and the Paratrooper handle folds up and gets smaller, but not really concealable. And that's where the chassis and the PCCs come in my book, if they're going to be a viable deal. But we recently got another one because I was left unsupervised, and like I said, this is the backpack. It's a SOG backpack that I carry every day. Generally got my gym clothes in it, and right now it has this in it, and I can still fit all of my gym stuff in there, my tennis shoes, my shorts, maybe another t-shirt if needed. But this is the GeForce Blade 6 with the 6-inch barrel. I bought this. Several YouTube people said it's a good gun, it's a viable gun, so I figured I would give it a shot. Went ahead, took the Romeo 5 off of the Foxtrot and put it on here to make it smaller. Right off the bat, already got some complaints. I hadn't even shot it yet, and I've already got complaints. The safety on this thing, stupid stiff. I mean, way too stiff. Maybe an easy fix. Look into it a little bit, see where the detent spring is, cut it, make it a little bit less unstiff. Buffer spring, just like any PCC, is tight as hell. Boy, but that does leave for sharp edges on this pick rail all the way down the top and all that good stuff. Cool thing is, and main reason I bought it, not gonna lie, it was $400 or less, is the HK slap, and boom, round chambers, you hope. The plastic sights that come with it, or the iron sights as you want to call it, they're junk. I play with the laser bore sight on them. Yeah, forget them. You might as well ditch them and get a set of Imbus sights from Magpul, or spend the money and get some Midwest Industries low profile metal sights, which would be my big recommendation. 3 points of mag release, just like an AR-15. You got this one right here, which is so far forward it's useless. Then you can push down on the trigger well and get something right here, or you can do like an AK, push forward, grab, and strip out. Right now I found that has been the best way to go, just because the 3 magazines I've played with on this thing before taking it to the range has been Magpul, the P-Mags, 33 round, the Glock 33 round mag, the Amend 1 piece of shit magazines, and SMG, and actually KCI. The KCI mags fit the mag well the best as far as I can tell. Now, with that being said, we are having some feeding issues, and I don't know if that's the gun or if it's actually the magazines. I'm kind of more leaning towards the magazines because I've had nothing but issues out of these type of magazines. So just racking around, loading it, you kind of roll around, it's bent. Yeah, the bullet's bent inside the casing on that one. We'll save that one for last. I got a good comment for that one. Once again, it's bent. Trying to get it to see real good. Dang it. Boy, if I can just work my man. There you go. That one's bent. And there's another one that's bent. And this is me playing with all these magazines. Like I said, Magpul P mags, Glock magazines, KCI, SMG, and the shitty ass Amend 2s. And this is actually out of the Glock magazine where, yeah, she got mushroom stamped. Her husband did not like her at all. So that's what we're running into. Like I said, we're gonna go to the range tomorrow. We'll take both the PCCs out there, zero them, see how they work, see which one's working better. One of the things I've been told on the SMGs, the KCIs, the PMags, and the Glock magazines, once you break 20 rounds, they've got to be broke in. So I've had all these magazines, all 5, 6, 8, 9 of them. However many I got, I don't know, I lost count. They've all been sitting with 30 plus rounds in them for several months. And we'll see if that spring has loosened up, or if the followers are doing what they need to do, or anything along those lines. And like I said, there's a lot of other PCCs out there, the CZ Scorpion, the Sharks Dry Bog. Like I said, I'm not going to spend $700 to $1,000 on a PCC because, like I said, they're range toys. If I'm going to spend that much on a gun, it better be a legit deal. Excuse me. Like I said, the Foxtrot Mach 9, I bought it when it first came out. Got a hold of it when it first came out. And it had a rare breed trigger in it for a while with the FRT. We did get it to run, and we got it to run reliably for a little while with the KCI magazines. The G-Force, this is first time out of the box. We'll see what the heck happens and all of that good stuff. Guess we're out of whiskey. We got to drink beer. We'll see what happens there. But philosophy of use, do they have a practical purpose? In my mind, no. In your world, maybe. But hey, like I said, let me go out here. I've already spent the money. Let me play with it, and I'll tell you if it's junk or not. Hootie Who did a video on his G-Force Blade 6, and the safety started screwing up. Like, he kept having a dead trigger or no trigger at all. Let me see if we go with this. Like I said, I'm already spotting deals right off the bat. I've got to play with on this gun. I've got to fix the detent on the safety. Tear down on it, real similar to an AR. Outside of that, I mean, it's been pulled down, it's been lubed. We'll go that route. That is one thing Hootie Who said, he didn't lube anything up. And someone in his comment section said, I lubed it up and it ran great. So I've tore mine down, I've lubed it. We ain't take it out yet. We'll see what happens, and we will point out every flaw that goes on with this thing to try and give you the best information we can. And we will definitely work on getting an update on the LPVO stuff, the mid-tier LPVO stuff, as quick as possible, ASAP, as soon as possible, and then go from there. And like I said, I'm sorry, it's AT season, it's been hectic, plus I've hurt myself. Life kind of sucks right now because of that, and I will try to be getting more stuff out as quick as I can. We'll see how things go. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Now I got to go find a beer to get something to drink with my dinner.